Charlotte Latin Lower School. Emma, what treasures will you take away from this special place?
I have many fond memories of my time in lower school, the friends I made, the fun learning experiences I had, and the places we've gone.
We would like to invite 4 of our fellow 5th graders, Elena Eggy, Matthew Giovanelli, Carter Lloyd, and Sydney Sellers, to share with us some of their most precious memories and their most treasured learning experiences in the lower school. Let us begin with Elena Eggy.
Lower school has been like a wild roller coaster ride, with many ups and downs, twists and turns, flips and loop-de-loops. First stepping into my kindergarten classroom was like staring up at the massive coaster, and then terrified stepping on. Though there were some downhill slopes, I wouldn't go back and change it for anything. Through my years of lower school, I have developed many friendships, learned tons, and created abundant memories. Here I will share 3 special lower school memories. Let's start all the way back at the first time I ever stepped foot on the Charlotte Latin campus as a student. This was a lemonade party that was hosted a few days before kindergarten started. Though it was nearly 7 years ago, I still remember all the excitement and nervousness to see my new school. I had a blast prancing around the playground, lemonade cup in hand, making new friends, and thinking, I can't wait until this is my school. Even though I wanted to stay on the playground the whole time, I felt special and overjoyed when I got my picture taken with the mascot, Victor E. Hawk. In fact, that picture is on display in my room in a blue and white frame, taking me back to that first day of my lower school journey. Another memory that stands out for me happened at the end of 2nd grade. My parents pulled me aside and said, "We're moving to Atlanta, Georgia this summer." I cried and cried because leaving my amazing school, teachers, and friends seemed unimaginable. A few days before we were supposed to move, my parents again pulled me aside, but this time said, "Change of plans, we're not moving." I was practically bubbling over with joy, but the height of this feeling was rejoicing with my friends. On the day of 3rd grade orientation, many people kept coming up to me saying things like, "Elena, I thought you were moving to Atlanta." I would respond to them with the whole story, beaming all the while. Even my 3rd grade teacher-to-be, Mrs. Reese, said she was excited to see my name on her class list, though I highly doubt that anybody was happier than me. Another striking lower school memory for me was an experience in band this year. I was having a fantastic time playing clarinet with all my newfound band friends and learning from our fabulous teachers, until one Monday morning when Mr. Taylor walked into our classroom with a very solemn look on his face. I immediately knew something was wrong, and boy was I right. He told us that our band teacher, Mr. Boyd Johnston, had unexpectedly passed away. At first I felt dizzy and everything was wrong. The lights seemed too bright, the air too cold, and my entire body went numb. Then the truth started to settle in, that caring, witty, outgoing Mr. J was no longer with us, and I burst into tears. Though I have made many more fun band memories since, like Mr. Payne's hilarious jokes and playing bass clarinet with Lindsay Flynn, I can never ever forget Mr. J. It still stings not having him with us to show him a new piece we're playing or a new note we learned, but he'll always have a special place in my heart. During lower school, I have made countless memories, from feeling overjoyed to feeling down, from those tears of laughter and joy to tears of sadness, from feelings of excitement to feelings of nervousness. My roller coaster ride of lower school is finally slowing to a stop, leaving me far better off than before. I can never go back and experience it again, but the memories are mine to keep, mementos of this wild ride. Though I will miss lower school an unthinkable amount, it has prepared me for anything to come in my future. It's time to hop off this ride and on to the next. Middle school, here I come.
Good morning, families, faculty, staff, and fellow 5th graders.